Hello all, this is Midshipman David Brown, the steering gear video for the C project. Today I will be talking about steering gear procedures for maneuvering, including the procedures of communication with the bridge, the procedures for maintenance and testing of the actual steering gear and rudder. As you can see in the video, beginning with establishing communications with the bridge. First, you want to know what the number for the bridge is. On our ship, the number was posted on a billet right next to the phone for easy access. Next, when calling the bridge, you wait for them to respond, and then using the gyroscope provided next to the phone, the heading could be determined and confirmed with the navigation department to ensure that the gyroscope correlates with what they're seeing at the same time. This is important to ensure that all of the sensors and communications are aligned prior to the test, confirming that the issue isn't with the sensor or isn't with the actual steering gear itself. As you can see in the video, the third assistant engineer is showing me each of the pieces of equipment that need to be checked before actually performing the test. When performing the test, there are 4 individual units that are each tested that the navigation department controls. There's steering gear unit 1, 2, 3, and 4 that work individually, separately, and combined. Each one of them works in conjunction to properly move the rudder in the desired position to make the correlating heading that's supposed to be for the correct direction of navigation. In the video, as you can see, each time the rudder moves, we're checking to make sure that the pumps, the motors, and the actual steering gear units all are aligned and correlating with the correct rudder position. In the video, you can see that there is measurement for the rudder angle to ensure that it has proper alignment. The navigation department tests the rudder alignment by measuring every 5 degrees of rudder angle to ensure that the steering gear is properly moving in the correct direction. It's important to ensure that each of the units is working properly, and this is confirmed by ensuring that you check for the proper sounds to make sure that everything looks okay, ensuring that the oil is filled in each of the units, and in general that everything seems to be correlating properly. Following the test, the navigation department will call back to the steering gear room and confirm that the test was successful and that the components properly were operational. As you can see, proper communication was established between the engine department and the navigation department to ensure that there were no mistakes made and that everything was working properly so that port maneuvering would be made easy. Here at the local engine telegram, Midshipman Ryan Stepke, my sea partner, will be performing the local tests to ensure that the local controls work for the main engine in case of an emergency or failure of other controls. When looking at the control panel, you'll notice a display with various controls that operate various parts of the engine, such as the engine RPMs, speed controls, fuel injection, and other components, including communication and controls via the bridge, the engine operating room, and the local engine panel. The third engineer is ensuring that we're aware that the phone is located directly near the engine control panel, along with the numbers list that's provided to make sure that each number is provided in cases of emergency. Numbers on the list include the bridge, captain's office, chief engineer's office, and the rest of the crew. And that completes the test.